Merging data using Pandas. So you can check some of the videos where I've demonstrated on how to use Pandas series and Pandas DataFrame. But now we are on the merging data using Pandas. So we'll demonstrate the merge types using Pandas. We'll create the left data frame, okay, and the right data frame. You can check my other video how to create these data frames. In fact, we were using the list of dictionaries. I mean a dictionary of lists, because you can also create from lists of dictionaries. You can have a list outside here with the square bracket, the parentheses, and then inside here you can have the records entered as dictionaries, okay, or you can have a dictionary and then the columns entered as lists. Okay, so this is the common one which we use here, a dictionary of lists, but you can also use a list of dictionaries, Okay, now if you use also a dictionary of lists here, you have the right data frame, and then you can print them to see them. So if you run, so you have the left data frame and the right data frame. Okay, so you can see that here we use the department ID to relate to this one, also to have the department ID, so that this department ID and this department ID we can do some merging on this column. Okay, now the common one, the default one, is the inner merge. So this one only keeps rows where the merge key, department key, this one is present in both the left, the employees table, and the right table, the departments table. So this is the default type. So it will turn the common ones. So if you don't specify the inner one, it will become the default one. If you don't specify the how argument, it will use the inner one. So you select the ones which are common to both. So if we see, what we do is we use pmerge, and then the left, and then the right, and then we merge on department ID, and then it will select the ones. When we use inner, it's the same as leaving it blank here, same as the default one. Then it will take the ones which are common and put them in the result. What we mean is this is the left table, this is the right table. So you see here the ones which are common to both. We've got 101, so we've got 101 here, and we've got here 101 and 101, which means what it will do is it will take the left table, employees name department, and then at the end it will extend the columns from the other table, all the columns, but here we had only department name, so it will add only department name. It will not repeat the department ID, because this is the common one it is using to do the merging. So it will take the first one as it was, employee name, department ID, and then from here it will take the left first, and then from here it will take all the remaining columns in the right one. So it was only one, so it has taken this one. Then because the 101 here is one common 101 here, and there are two 101 here, then what it do is it will have so in that order what it do is it will start with the first one. Alice 101 is found here, so to add HR there. Then to go to the second one, 102, it will check if we got 102 here. Yes, we have, which is engineering, so to put engineering for Bob. To go for Charlie 101, to check here, yes, so with HR, so 101 HR. To go for David 103, it goes here, there's no David, so it will not enter David here. For 103 we don't have. To go to Eve 102, go here 102 engineering, so Eve will be engineering. So which means it will leave out Charlie, which is, I mean David, who is 103, because there's no 103 here. But it is just looking, okay, it has grouped everyone else in this table. Then if there is anyone which is remaining here, to check also. So there's this, that's all. Okay, because if you have checked this table, the whole of it means there's nothing remaining here. So like here, this 104 is not found here. So in short, it means to check all the column, all the numbers here of the department which are common, which are also found here. Then those ones it will enter there. But like this one, which is 103, is only found in this table. It will not enter David. Similarly, marketing, it will not enter marketing because 104 is not here. Okay. So this is a table of only the records or the employees whose departments are matching in these two tables. The employees with the departments that are found in the departments. So that's the inner. What about left merge? The left merge keeps all rows from the first left table, all the rows from the table, and matches with the ones on the right table. So if a department ID from the left table is not found in the right table, because this is merge left, so it means selection is on the left. If it is not found on the right table, it will put what not available, but it will not check the ones which are in the right table, because this is the left, so it will just look at the left. This one which we said inner, it keeps only the intersection rows, okay, the rows where the merge key is present in both, so to look at intersection ones. But here it will not look at intersection, it will make sure that all the rows which were on the left table must appear. Okay, let me run. So which means it's the same code we had. The difference that here how would be left, whereby here how was inner. Now if we use left merge, what we're saying is it will not worry about this other table, right? To just make sure that all these ones on the left are entered, which means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them must be entered. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The way they are, all of them up to the whole table, the first table, it must be entered the way it was up to here, up to department, the way it was. 101, 102, 101, 103, the way it was, and 102. But now what it does is, when it is filling the other columns remaining here from the other table, which is the department name, and even if it had other columns continuing there, they could extend the columns there after department name. All those ones, it will enter only the ones which we have found here. So, like 101, 101 is found there, so to enter HR. 102 is found here to enter engineering. 101 to enter HR again. But now when we have got 103, this one which is 103, is not found here, so to put not available. 102, it is engineering. It does not care about 104 because it's looking at the left merge. Okay, so here it's only this one which was. So here the difference is that with the previous one is that this one, number 3, was not included in the inner merge. The one who is David was not included in the inner merge. Okay, but now we have this plus David. Okay, but we have not available because it's not merging correctly. But because this is the left merge, it will just put there to make sure to take all the left ones here. What about the right merge? The right merge, it means it keeps all the rows from the departments, which means this one keeps all the rows on the right one. So it's just the opposite. Okay, so which means if it does not have a match from the left one, it will put not available. So what it does is, that is how right. What it will do is, the first thing that it will keep, to make sure that, okay, this is the first table, this is the table. What it will do is, what it will do is, it has got employee name and department. Then when it is filling, it will be looking at the right hand table. So now what it will do is this. It will look at right table. So which means if it looks at right table, okay. So it will say if we had that one, Alice 101, which is HR. It fills there HR. So to make sure that all the one else on the right table is appearing. So which means Alice has got 101, which is HR. Charlie has got HR. Bob is engineering. Has got what? So in short, because it is now doing the opposite, you see here it was 101, then 102. Again here 101, then 102. But here it will start with, it will look for the right first, the right table. So 101, it will enter all the ones with 101, with HR. So which means it is Alice and Charlie. Alice has got 101, and Charlie has got 101. It will enter these rows first and put HR. And then it will go to the second one, which is the engineering, 02. Then it will go to Bob and Eve. Bob, which was 02, and Eve, which was 02 and 02. It has entered engineering. And then it will go to what? To the 104, which is not found here. So for 104, because not found there, it will just put all the columns in the left table. It will just fill not available, not available, not available, not available. Okay, but the department ID is 104. But the remaining columns, it will be not available, not available. Okay. What about the outer merge? That's the last merge. This one keeps all the rows from both. So the outer merge is different from the inner merge. The inner merge keeps the intersection rows only. The left merge keeps all the records from the left table. The right merge keeps all the entries from the right table. Whereby the outer merge, it keeps all the records, all the records from that we see in the both tables. So which means all the rows must from the left table and this one, they must appear. And wherever there is a mismatch, it keeps with that one. So when we use the outer one, all the rows from either table must appear. So which means this one is the one which has so many tables. Which means we take with the first one and make sure all these ones 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are entered. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are entered. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are entered. And then you see that 101, 101 to order here, of course, by ID. So 101 to do all of them, HR, 102 engineering, and 103 David is 103, and 103 was not found in this table. So here it will be not available. Okay, whereby this one 104 was found only in this table. So here it will be not available. So now this will extend up to entry 6, whereby this one there were only 5 at first. There were only 5, but now it will have up to 6. Why? It will repeat, because it will repeat an entry here because of 104, which is not appearing there. So it makes sure that all of them, HR, engineering, marketing, all of them are there, and everything else that was there is there. So where this is mismatch here, it puts not available again there, not a number, missing. Okay, so these are the merging types. Yeah, these are the main merging types that we'll be using in Python. Of course, there are also other, but these are the main ones that are mostly used. All right.